What's up, ladies and gentlemen? 610 Yojo Daddy here as usual, and tonight's video is going to be quite a different video. I didn't ever make it to 100 subscribers. I was hoping we would get there before time ran out, but we didn't make it, so I'm not going to tear the Rattler apart. I'm not going to destroy it, guys. I hate it, but we just didn't make it. I originally gave us a 3-week window. I thought I'd give it a little longer, maybe everybody jump on board. I'm kidding. We're going to destroy it. I didn't get 100 subscribers, but we were literally going to tear it apart. Now, there's a little trick here to this. There's a little bit of, let's say, uneven wordplay. What we're really going to be doing is, when I received my Rattler Haslab, something went wrong. Got it out, put it together, was just amazed, blown away by this beautiful, beautiful piece of art in front of me. Didn't have the Rattler as a child. Had the Tiger Rat, and it was a lot of fun too, but never had the original Rattler, so I was super excited to get it. And we all know at the end of the day, when we pay for the Haslab, we've got to have it perfect. And guess what? QC control was an issue for me from Hasbro. But here's the thing. I have contacted Hasbro at this point, and the plan is they know that it's probably going to break the Rattler to do this because of the way it all puts together and the way everything is. But I've spoken with Hasbro. I've got receipts for it, as far as the receipts of the emails back and forth, and I got documentation on it. But I'm going to tear the Rattler apart to put it back in the box and ship it back to Hasbro. That's what we were doing. That's what tearing apart we're doing. I have a feeling probably with the main body that I'm going to have to break it to get it apart, because we know how it locks in and the interconnectivity there. I don't know how much I'm going to have to break it. May have to break the wings off. I'm not sure. I don't know how solid those are inside. And some other things, but this video is huge. I really need everybody to, 1, smash that like button, 2, hit that subscribe and that notification bell, and if you would, please share this with everybody else, because this is going to be a 2-part video. First part, I'm going to tear the Rattler apart and put it back in the box. I'm not going to film that part because that'd be a little tedious, but I am going to let you see what it's like to tear the Rattler apart and get it back into the shipper. But the trick is, and the important part of this video in my eyes, is we're going to see firsthand and document it. And I've spoken to Hasbro and let them know, yes, I do some YouTubing with the toys, and I am going to be filming this. I'm going to be documenting things as I go along. They know that I have all the emails that they've sent. And they said as long as I can ship everything back to Hasbro, that they will ship me back a brand new Rattler Haslab. So, as we know, they're making more than what we order in case something like this happens. Now, let me tell you the tale of what happened with mine. Here it is. I got it out, put it together, was loving it. Me and the boys were having a great time, just seeing how big and amazing this thing is. Got to the very end, and what's the last thing we always do? Some of us never even do it, from what I've told it, and that's to put those batteries in. Because when you pay for a Haslab, let's be real. I mean, yeah, the figures are bonuses supposedly. So what you're really paying for is not only the design and the construction and the art of it, but you're paying for the functionality of it. And when your battery compartment is fused solid with the main body of the Rattler, kind of a problem. I went through every step I could. I tried applying ice to it for a long time to see if that would maybe shrink it and dislodge where the plastic has apparently, when it was put together, I guess it was hot at the time or something like that. I'm not sure. I can't say for 100%, but the battery compartment where you unscrew it is completely fused into the bottom. I'll show you more of that when we get into the actual destruction of it. But the importance of this video is we are going to find out just how good Hasbro's customer service is on a Haslab. Because you know, and I know, we're paying out the ass for these things. And this was a gift for my boys that my daughter had bought them for their birthday. And to know that she spent that kind of money for them to have that and it not to be right, Hasbro, is on the line for this one. And I know from past experiences, honestly, Hasbro's been very good about handling things when I've had issues. I had issues where we would have pieces missing, like say just a fire effect or something was missing out of the box, and I've contacted them before and told them about the situation, and most of the time the answer was from them, we'll send you out another one. Just don't worry about it. We're just going to go ahead and send you out another one. And I'd always ask them, do I need to send it back? Or, I mean, are we just going to call it what it is? And they were like, no, you're good. You go ahead. Just hold on to what you got and we'll send you another one. I've had to do that maybe 3 or 4 times. I mean, out of 100 and something figures, that's a pretty good rate of accuracy there. So I'm not disappointed. I'm not hating on Hasbro. I am upset, don't get me wrong, because you know, that kind of money for a product, it should come in working with no quality issues. Everything should be checked and tested before it goes out when you've got that big of a piece and people are paying that kind of money. But the thing is, we're here now. It is what it is. And we're going to get this thing taken apart, break what we have to break. They told me that's fine. They said, we understand that these are not meant to come apart and that you're probably going to have to do some damage to it. So whatever damage you do, that's fine. Just put the pieces back in the box. They said, on this, not like the others where you can just, we'll send you another one. They want this back. So they said, if you send every piece of it back that we gave you, we will send you a new one. So we're going to test that. We're going to see how things go with it. And if things go bad or go south from there, we're going to document it and put it out for the world to see about how Hasbro handled this situation. Now, personally, I believe that things will be fine. From talking to them repeatedly, several emails back and forth just to confirm where we were at and that what I was being told is the actual truth. I think we'll be all right. I think we'll probably, they told me, however, this is something to think about too if you're dealing with this, or if anybody else you know is dealing with QC issues and needing a replacement on it. They weren't going to be available till November. So here it is, it's November already. I was trying to wait until I got to 100 subscribers, but since I know they have them in stock now, I'm going ahead and I'm going to tear this thing apart. But like I said, please like, hit that subscribe button if you're not already subscribed, and hit that notification. I'm about to start doing some lives and see if we can live stream and get that going. It's all going to depend on how things are going with my internet connectivity out here in the country. It's where I live. It's how it is. Internet's hard to come by, but we're going to give it a whirl, see how things go. But want to give a shout out to everybody that's helped support me so far, and all of the guys and girls out there that have been just really so supportive, and I appreciate all that. And but like I said, if you would like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and most importantly, share this video, because not only will it help me gain some subscribers, hopefully, and get me rolling some more, hopefully it will give out enough information to people that buy products from Hasbro concerning their Haslab. And oh my gosh, what if something goes wrong and I'm sitting here, I'm the one putting up the money for them to make the molds. I'm the one putting up the money for them to pay their employees to make this. Let's find out how Hasbro treats their customers. I'm hoping that it's going to be just what they said it's going to be, and that thing will ship right out to me. But you know how corporations can be. But I have a good feeling things are going to be all right. But we're going to take the shot either way. We're going to tear this thing apart and get it back in the box. And y'all just come along with me, and then we'll do part 2 of it and maybe do an unboxing when the next one gets here. So yeah, it's been out for a while and everybody's seen it, but it's always fun to do another unboxing. And plus, even more important than that, we can let everybody know how Haslab replacements go with that second video. Alright guys, well, we'll see you here in a minute. We're going to take this thing apart, tear it to pieces if we have to, do what we got to do. Let's go get to it. Yo, Joe. Alright guys, here we are, and we're about to tear this Rattler apart, get it shipped back to Hasbro. A lot of pieces here, a lot of things we got to get done. But it sucks because the reality is, on my Rattler that I got from Hasbro, and you can see, you can zoom into the damage here. I tried everything I could to get this apart, but it seems like what has happened. Seems like that the actual plastic may have been too hot when it was put together originally. I'm not sure if that's the case or whatever, if it didn't cure out or if something expanded in between. But you can undo this screw all you want to. You can pry on it. I mean, I've done everything they asked me to do to try and figure it out, and it just, none of it's working. Of course, we got the releases. They worked fine. Everything else was great about it, but I have never got to see this thing operate with the electronics, so I feel like I'm really missing out. I've never seen the cockpit lit up. I've never seen the fire damage, any of it. But man, that is an amazing and beautiful, beautiful work of art, period, even without the electronics. But like I said previously on the intro, it takes a lot of money to buy one of these, and my daughter had bought this for my boys for their birthday. She put all that money in, and I want it to be right. They want it to be right. So I contacted Hasbro. They said tear it apart, box her back up, and send her back, and they would send me a new one. So we're gonna see how that goes. But let me set this aside. I gotta get all this apart real quick. Might as well just go ahead and get it done. Oh, we got patches. What a tear, boys, patches. But seriously, I like them. I think they're pretty cool. But that's some of the stuff there. Let's go ahead and see if we can get this stand apart. Oh, there's that ladder. I forgot I had it on the side because we had the Rattler in flight mode. I don't even know how well this is going to come apart either, but I've got to get it apart. So we're going to find out. And does not look like I'm going to be able to get access under there. I know these lock in. Boy, this is going to be rough. Maybe a long night. Man, I hate doing this like this because like I said, it is a work of art. Oh, I had to break it. So there we go. We're already breaking a Haslab. There we go, fellas. That's what I promised you, that we was going to be tearing apart a Haslab Rattler, and here we are doing it. Man. Yep, had to break it again. Make sure there's nothing left in the drawer here. Got some pieces of plastic. They said just send in everything it makes, so that's what we're going to do here. I'm guessing we'll have to pack the figures up too. I'm not going to film all that. We all know what packing up figures looks like, but gotta get all this taken back apart. They did such good work on putting these together, I tell you. I hate that there was a quality issue to begin with, because I really love this brand. I am a Hasbro. I am a little bit biased towards Hasbro because they have created such great lines that have affected me throughout the years. Transformers, G.I. Joe, both. Great character development, great products, just all around good stuff. We'll get all this apart here. Might as well go ahead and take the pieces off because I'm going to have to pack it up anyway. But I am very interested in getting this in there as quick as I can because I want it back. I want to have it back in the collection. Really do love the construction on these things. If I could just get into the battery compartment, I wouldn't even be doing this. But like I said, electronics, part of what you pay for when you pay for this high-priced item. So, gotta have it right. But man, that is just some beautiful stuff. I mean, just every little detail they put into it. And don't get me wrong, I get as mad at Hasbro as anybody, especially, I mean, like, this got me mad. I'm not gonna lie, I got real mad about this. But I'll tell you what got me even more mad was how they blocked everything off till this fourth quarter, third and fourth quarter, so their sales would look so good. But made it where I had to start looking at what I could buy and what I couldn't buy for them. Have to be a little more conservative with my purchases. Let's see, get the old Baroness out. Got the Baroness here. Of course, I put her in her flight outfit. And since I had her in the gunner, I went ahead and put the flight helmet on. I like it that way. I like the helmet itself. You know, that was a design I remember from the cartoon on the helmets. We got her. I'm not gonna lie, this thing's pretty bad too. Honestly, I just love classified, you know, I really do. But their attention to detail is what I love the most there. Lost a piece there. But we'll get all that back in where it goes as we go. I'm going to take that off. I don't know how we're going to get that out of this yet. Get old Mr. Wild Weasel here. Get him on out. This is, to me, could have kind of been done a little better. The way the gas mask fits into the nozzle, it doesn't stay in that great. Let's see if I can get it back in here. Oh, lost the little piece here too. Flight plans there, and there's Wild Weasel, man. That was a good looking figure. I like how they contrasted the reds on it, but I would have honestly preferred the solid red all the way through and through, because that's the way the original was. And yeah, I'm more of a original guy. I'm more of a comic book guy than a cartoon guy, but I did love the cartoon. I'd get up early in the morning before school, watch every episode I could, because we had starting at 5:30 in the morning where I lived as a child, we had 2 back-to-back episodes in the morning, so I could get up, fill my cereal bowl up and everything. Now on this map right here, you can see, if you zoom in right there, I don't know if you can see it good or not, but there's a mark on the map, and it's obvious that it's the state of Ohio. And a lot of people think it's marking Springfield, but if you actually compare it to the map, to an actual U.S. map, you'd see that the marked place is actually closer to Dayton, Ohio. I lived up in Springfield, Ohio, about 45 minutes from there. And what do we have near Dayton, Ohio? Oh yeah, Wright-Patterson Air Force Base, where a lot of the most highly technological aircraft made in the U.S. were tested and facilitated and sent out. But let's see here, we got that off pretty easy. We don't have to take that out. Boys, do y'all remember if that came out when we put it together? The piece inside the turret? It didn't? Okay. I didn't know if it did or not. Alright, now we're back down nearly to brass tacks on it and just down to the basics. Checking again just to see if there's anything. Oh, we can take this little side panel off. See, I've never got to see that lit up. Right here. Never got to see the flame effects, none of that. So I'm very excited about that when it comes back, to get that and see what that's all about. See how the interior lights up, because I love the way the others do. But we'll have to wait and see on that. So let's see. Go ahead and uh-oh. It broke, but it broke easy. That is not good that it broke off that easy. But we may not have to destroy it as much now. That was the part I was actually worried about the most, having to break that out. I was thinking I was probably going to have to get a hammer because there's no way to really get those tabs back in once you've broken them out. But that came out fairly easy. Oh God, well that definitely broke right there. Let's go ahead and get this puppy out. Oh, yeah, that one definitely broken there. Man, okay, so we've got it down to those pieces. Man, the detail on these things, I swear. I can't wait to get it back, I really can't. Well, guys, it's definitely coming apart a lot easier than I thought it would, so I don't know if this would go back in properly the way it snapped. But if you had to do it, I guess you could glue it back in, I don't know. Kind of hard to tell, but definitely worried about these because these are going to be hard as hell to get out. We may have to get something that breaks a little bit on this here. Something just fell. I wonder if it was a piece. Oh! Well, guys, it didn't break. It actually came out pretty good. It did turn it a little. I wonder if it was supposed to be turning like that, if it's supposed to be. Maybe these turn anyways. I don't know if that's where the turning point was or if it was built in here. It looks like it's built into the actual wing. I don't know if that goes back in or not because the tab slot broke on it. Well, it's better than I thought it was going to be. It's not been as difficult as I thought it was going to be, but it ain't easy either. Oh! Yeah, that one came off clean too. That's not bad. Not a bad deal at all. I can't remember how to get these apart to make them come up. Oh well. I don't think it's got to go any further up. I don't think. I'm not sure. I can't remember how it went in the box, but everything's come apart fairly easy, honestly. The connection joints have broken a little bit. Some of the tabs have I've got little shreds of blue plastic everywhere where it's coming apart. I'll just put those back in the box when we go to ship it back to Hasbro. But guys, we have successfully taken apart a G.I. Joe Cobra Rattler Haslab. And guys, I did what I said I was going to do. I tore it apart. I didn't break it to pieces, but I definitely tore it apart. And that's what I said I was going to do, and that's what I did. So, guys, now you've seen it. That's about the way I feel about it at this point. Like I said, though, we're going to be sending this out to Hasbro. They're going to be sending it back, and I'll get all this put in its proper places, and I'll get it all put back in the box and get it shipped out to Hasbro, and let's see what comes back and see how they handle this, see if they live up to their word. I think they will. Like I said, I get as mad at Hasbro as anybody else. If you spend this much money on something and you want what you paid for, and you don't want this hassle. But like I said, honestly, if it's going to happen, at least we can get a film of it, get it documented, and that way if Hasbro is lying about what they're saying, we can publicly call them out, and this thing can go viral if it has to, because I'm sure everybody will share it if that's the case. But I'm hoping that it's a boring video of me just unboxing the new Rattler here in the next month or two, because I'm sure with the holidays and everything, shipping's going to be hell. But we'll get it when we get it, and we will drop another video and get it put back together and back in the collection, guys. So we've done it. We have torn apart the Rattler, guys. And I thank you for watching. And like I said at the first, please hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, turn those notifications on so you'll know when I'm producing more content. And if you will, share this video. Share this with everybody that you can so that we can all see the journey of a Hasbro Haslab. Alright guys, thank you for all you've done. Peace out. And yo, Joe.